I also want to bring in now criminal defense attorney who represented Jodi Arias, Kirk Nurmi in Phoenix. Kirk, thank you again for joining. I always appreciate your analysis. Tell me what thoughts you have just right off the bat about this trial against former police officer rather, Kimberly Potter.
Well, I think the state of Minnesota is in for an uphill climb. They really had an advantage with the Chauvin trial. There was so much evidence in their favor. And in this case, they really have an uphill climb because they've decided, and maybe they've bitten off more than they can chew. Be careful what you wish for with this first-degree manslaughter charge, because they're going to have to say in that charge, and they're going to have to say in their opening statement, the evidence that they think that supports the idea that Officer Potter had a criminal mindset, not just a negligent mindset, not just something that went against her training, but a criminal mindset, a criminal intent. And I think that's going to be really hard to show. And if they make promises they can't keep, I think the verdict is going to reflect that.
And we know this is the case in which she was charged with second degree, and then they came back and charged her later with the first degree. Kirk, what do you think about, in this case, the reality of her having to testify in her own defense if she wants to try to not be convicted on these charges, or at least the first degree?
Well, I think it's a smart move. I thought, she needs to come out strong. And she's a 26-year veteran of the police department. So this isn't someone with a prior criminal record. This isn't someone, based on everything I've read, with a long disciplinary record. So for her to take the stand and speak what was in her mind, which is something that only she can do, is going to help generate that reasonable doubt, because I really think the battlefield in this case is going to be the distinction between mistake and negligence. And what she was thinking and what was going through her head is going to be a big, important role in that. And if she can connect to the jury in that regard, we always give people the benefit of the doubt if we like them. And as a 26-year veteran of the police department, I think people are going to kind of like her and give her the benefit of the doubt.
And all right, so I was just thinking about mistake versus negligence, and the fact that what I want viewers to remember is, even if this jury finds reasonable doubt or finds that it was a mistake and not negligence, it doesn't mean there aren't consequences. But certainly the sentencing guidelines are different for the different charges. That piece may be a difference. So I'm just not sure what this jury's going to do. Nobody knows. We're going to continue to cover it live. Kirk, you're going to stay with us.